let's dive in and see how it works. Okay, I'm going to just go ahead and dive in. Start samplitude. Okay, so it gave me this function here. At first glance, this is kind of what we're looking at here. So it opens up, okay, what do you want to do on a virtual instrument? Do you want to play piano, drums, chimes, bass line, synthesizer, strings, folk, orchestra, choir, nylon guitar, virtual band? So it looks like they have a lot of different options for virtual instruments, which is really great because I know that some DAWs don't have a whole lot of that stuff, but they seem to have a lot of different options. So we'll probably explore that in a second. I'm going to click some of these other tabs here. Record instrument and vocals. So easily record vocals and real instruments. So yeah, for that you would have to have your interface obviously to run that type of thing here. So for the sake of the video here, we'll kind of just skip some of this stuff. But let's go ahead and start with an empty project and go with that. Okay, so name the project. Okay, cool. We'll just name it by the date for now. So that's good that you can control the sample rate, and already from the intro here, you can control how many tracks this project has. 4, 8, 16, 32. I don't know if this is the end-all be-all for how many tracks or if this is just what it starts at. But yeah, I guess we'll find out if we can add tracks. So I'm just going to click with 16. Okay, so now I'm back in here. So it looks like this is a general empty project here. So right here on the track, you can add some plugins. I'm looking at the presets from the discs, opening up this other program called Revolta. So these are the Magix plugins. Okay, so they have some essential effects. Okay, cool. So within this, they have all of these different plugins that you would need standard to record and edit vocals. So that looks good. I'm just going to click one of these things and mess with it for a second, see what it looks like. Vintage effects. What's this Vandal thing look like? Cool. So it looks like they have some guitar amp stuff going on here. Clean, crunch, lead. So yeah, it looks like they have different types of software here to support whatever. If you were a guitar player and you had an interface and you were plugging that guitar into your interface, you could then use this virtual instrument that comes stock with the plugin. So that's cool. I'm just going to explore some of these other plugins here. All of these DAWs work pretty similar to each other. And it seems to me that there seems to be a real intuitive layout for where all of these things are. So that's also cool. I like that everything is generally where it's supposed to be. You have, your record button, enabler, and your mute, and your solo, as well as effects. And then I also like how you can see all the plugins right here. It's very Pro Tools. I wish that they did that in Logic. That's not something they do in Logic, but yeah, I'm going to see what some of their other plugins looks like. They have some synths here. That's what that Revolta was. So essentially you could put that before and put the Vandal after. And it looks like they have some pretty intuitive different synths here with tons of presets. So that's pretty cool. So already I'm seeing a lot of things that I like about this software. I like how easy it is to find my way where I am. My inspector window is right here on the left, so I can see all the plugins and effects that I have. Recording seems to be pretty simple. And it looks like I can also go in and edit all of the things that I need to edit here. It looks like, okay, so I can export in several different formats, which is important. You definitely need to be able to export your project as for different things. Looks like you can do these listed here. FLAC's going to be good. Wave's going to be good. MP3 if it's quick. You need something quick. So that's great that they have all of these. I would say as far as trying to create and produce, something professional. For the trial version, I would definitely try it out and see if it's something that you would enjoy using. But I could see how a productive workflow would exist in this software for sure. So I definitely think you should give it a shot for the price of free just to try it out. Like, that's great. I think it's really cool how they have all of these different types of plugins, whether you're plugging your own DI in or microphone in, or whether you're going to be relying on a MIDI controller to create sounds and music. This program is stacked with tons of software inside that will allow you to put your ideas together. So before we go, I'm going to just check out some of these little plugins here. Just one more. I want to see what their audio plugins look like for mixing. So they have this vocal strip that looks cool. I'm going to take a look at that. Let's check that out. So it looks like this is got a high pass, a gate, a de-esser, a compressor on a tone knob. So that's pretty cool. They have kind of bundled it all into a little suite. You can have a second one. And yeah, use this plugin to basically handle the vocal track. So I definitely think that that's a cool little design. Let's see what else they got. Plugin browser, okay. Lots of different samplers and synths, and also internal effects. Okay, so reverb, they have some 10-band equalizer and a compressor. These are always going to be your most important in the chain, so let's just see what those look like. Okay, cool. So they have tons of little presets here. They got a 10-band. You can look at different types of things. This is all the effects in your track, so you can go in and check these all out. So they have a cool, intuitive way to arrange and stay organized with all of the plugins that you use on a track. Tons of presets to help beginners figure out where they're going to go with everything. But yeah, definitely something I could see myself using for sure. So that's my review of that. I hope you liked it, and I hope you give out Magix Samplitude Music Studio 2023 a try. Echo the Savage out. See you guys later.